Hello, Chase Palagi here. Thanks for tuning in to my review of the Springfield Armory XDS. This particular one is chambered in .45. It also comes in 9mm. This is actually a gun I've been wanting to review for some time, but in the beginning stages of my testing, I had a hiccup and I wanted to make sure that everything worked out with the gun before I came to the reviewing table. But this is indicative of how it comes, how you would purchase the gun right here in this nice little case. It comes with some a magazine holder here. I'm not overly fond of that. And then you've got your holster, and it works. You know, it'd work fine if you had nothing else. I personally don't use it though. We're just going to take this out with the magazines, and we'll get going with the review itself here. First and foremost, let's go with safety. I want to show you it's a safety checked weapon. The magazines are loaded. It is a concealed carry gun. I'm not going to unload the magazines. But anyway, let's jump right into the dimensions of the gun. The height of the gun itself is 4.4 inches. The width is 1 inch. So again, this is a concealed carry piece. It's going to be very comfortable to conceal carry. As far as dimensions are concerned, it's actually very similar to the Smith & Wesson Shield, which I've already reviewed, or something like the Kel-Tec. The point is, very, very comfortable to conceal. The weight of it is 21.5 ounces. It is not exactly lightweight, but that hasn't been a big deal. I really haven't noticed much in the way of it bothering me as I carry it. It's also rocking a fairly durable melanite finish. That's comparable to Glock's Tennifer, if you're familiar with that, but it's a pretty durable finish. The capacity of the magazines in .45, the flush fitting mag is a 5-round, and the way I look at it is it's like you're carrying a revolver, you know, 5+1, except with the slimmer form factor and quicker, I guess, quicker change in magazines as far as I'm concerned. The other magazine, it's extended and it comes with a 7-round. As far as the 9mm, you just add 2 to each magazine, so the 5 would be 7 and the 7-round would be 9. But getting into the sights, you'll notice it is a 3-dot sight picture. You'll notice this front one is this if optic, and I really like the way they did that because it's really high visibility. And why I like that so much, if you're shooting quickly, if you don't have your sights lined up, but you have that front sight on your target, as long as you're doing that, you're going to be in the ballpark of your target. And I really like how you do that. You just pick up on that sight really quick and really easy. It also comes with, I think, a green fiber optic. If you want to change that out, you can do so. But as far as ergonomics are concerned, it's a very clean pistol, and I've really come to appreciate it when these manufacturers do this. You'll notice there's no, like the buttons and knobs, levers, there's nothing to get snagged on, and I really, really like that. It's just very simple, it's very easy. There's no real safety. That you do have the grip safety, of course, kind of that 1911 style. But that's never really bothered me. It does bother some people. I would much rather have that than a manual safety getting tripped. Also, I was really amazed at just how they were able to come up with a pistol that is essentially the size of a 9mm in .45. I really like that. You know, sometimes you just feel like carrying a .45, and that's when I go to this gun. I really like that. I'm very pleased with this firearm. One thing I noticed while shooting, for my particular grip, I need to be careful of my thumb placement, because on that last round, my thumb's right there, and if I'm not careful, it kind of gets snagged on that, and it won't hold open for your last round hold open. It won't do so, and that's more attributed to me. I can't ding the gun for that, but that's something to be aware of if you use the 2 thumbs forward grip. And one other thing I noticed too in ergonomics I'm not overly fond of is the magazine placement. magazine placement. The magazine release. Okay, it's a very stiff mag release. it's not the easiest. I find it easier to push up on the magazine to get it out. But I mean, if you have your grip like this and you try to pull it out, I can't do it. So I don't know if that's just my pistol or all of them, but that is one thing I just was not overly impressed with. But as far as the reliability is concerned, like I said in the beginning, I had one hiccup, and it was with this magazine. It was with this extended, and I'm not sure exactly what happened. As it comes with this little thing here. Now this is to extend the grip. It goes right over the top like so. And it's to extend the grip there, so you know you don't have your pinky off of the firearm. I think what had happened, honestly, I'm not positive, but I think this rode up a little bit, and when I went to slam the mag home, I didn't seat it properly, and I think that's why I got my my malfunction. So if you're going to carry this firearm, I would say get rid of this. I mean, if you're at the range or whatever and you want a nicer grip, go ahead and use that. But that can be dangerous as far as I'm concerned. But other than that, I carried this firearm for the better part of the summer, and I have to say that, you know, and shot it at the range and all that. I've probably put, between maybe 300 and 400 rounds through it, which isn't a whole lot, but considering the price of ammo, it's the best I could do for where I'm at. It's been flawless other than that one in the very beginning. As far as shootability is concerned, you know, I've stated before that I feel recoil is pretty hyped up. Frankly, it's all what you get used to. If you get used to shooting a firearm that is 45, then that's what you're getting used to. One thing I did notice for how small a firearm this is, it was actually very manageable. And I know some would disagree with me on that, but one thing I noticed, where recoil tends to, you know, go up, this seemed to be more back towards you, and it just made for a more controllable second shot, especially during double taps. But shootability is really excellent considering, you know, the round and how small the gun is itself. Accuracy, I don't like to comment on the handgun accuracy because they're all going to be more accurate than what most can portray. When I hear people say, oh, this gun's inaccurate, that normally 99.9% of the time that equates to a poor shooter. And that's why I don't really want to say anything on that. But one thing I did notice with this gun is it seemed to keyhole, so there weren't perfect holes in the paper. I don't know what that's attributed to, but I did notice that. Take it for what it's worth. But that's the XDS in a nutshell. I'm really pleased with this gun, other than its lack of ammunition, I guess, or rounds count. I really like how everything's done here. I'm going to go ahead and rate this a 9 out of 10. I don't think you can really go wrong with this. If you prefer 9mm, I would go ahead and do that. But either way, I think you're getting a pretty good deal. Anyway, that's the review. Thanks again for watching. I certainly appreciate it. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to do so. And please hit the like and subscribe button. I would appreciate that.